ayun, medyo struggle po talaga and challenging yung finance task po. Wala po talaga ang background.
Hi everyone, I'm Tata.
And I'm Roxy, and welcome back to From Kayod to Keyboard, where we share real VA stories, no filter, no sugarcoat, just real growth.
So guys, imagine isa kayong new VA. Tapos, assign ka kaagad sa finance, sa creative, sa operations. Hindi na training wheels ha, diretsong Formula 1 agad girl. Singapore ka agad. Let's go.
Yes, so let's talk more about it in today's episode. So we have a very special guest and our newest VA who is already assisting finance, creatives, and operations.
Yes, introducing Princess. Wow ha, 3 departments ka agad. Hi Princess!
So, hi po. Ako po si Princess Pasay and I am the Operations and Admin Virtual Assistant of VA Masters. So, prior po dito sa VA, very first VA role ko, I was like, I was an assistant po sa school. So, as an admin assistant, I was working with the guidance department. So, I handle most of the admin tasks. Then, yung second naging job ko naman po is I was a discrepancy encoder. So, siguro nung pinifigure out nila whether I would be put sa finance team, I think yun yung pinagkuhanan nila, maybe this person is actually very meticulous when it comes to details, siguro.
Discrepancy encoder?
Apo. So,
ano siyang?
ano po
yung
siya?
mga error.
Yes, errors. So, nasa logistics company po ako back then. And then, ang goal nila is to like distribute products sa iba't ibang branches ng isang specific store. And then, pag merong products na hindi nailagay sa shelves, like kulang yung napadalang products sa nila, nagsasend sila ng ticket sa amin and we tend to trace back kung saan nanggaling yung discrepancy na yun. So, yun po yung naging task ko as a discrepancy encoder. Then, pinaka-latest na job ko po prior this is I was a graphic designer sa isang travel agency. So, I was creating itineraries and brochure. So, I think, given my background, doon po nanggaling ko bakit nila ako nilagay sa like helping with different departments since I have quite the unusual diverse background. So, yun po.
Galing. So, Princess, could you tell us more about your role? And bakit naman 3 yung ginaganap-ganap mo dyan?
So, yung role ko po originally is primarily focused po talaga sa operations. So, yun yung original designation. Then, eventually, when I was like in the latter part of the interviews, I was told na, oh, Princess, you will be helping the creatives team, you would be helping the finance team, you would be helping the operations team. So, medyo unanticipated yon. But then, I think na-imagine ko naman where it came from kasi before I had like but in my resume I have included na I have quite diverse experience in various fields. So naisip nila maybe I can do these things. So ayun po.
Fresh VA ka, pero multi-department agad yung binigay sa'yo. So did you expect that, Princess, or parang surprise plot twist siya? Like, parang gulat ka na lang. Yeah.
Opo. So, originally, medyo anticipated ko na mayroon akong departments na papasukan na like not related to operations. Like, originally, I was expecting na I would be in the HR department. But then, yun, as I mentioned earlier, eventually, dun sa latter part, na involved din po ako sa finance and creatives. So, yeah.
Okay, sige. Let's start. Isa-isahin na natin yung mga ganap mo sa buhay. So, let's start with finance. Ano usually yung task mo there?
So, finance department is quite heavy on routines. So, daily you have to check in with the expenses as well as the income na pumapasok sa VA Masters. And also, I am also involved with the collection of invoices galing sa mga VAs natin. And also, Well, in the, sa katapusan, by the end of this month, I will be also involved with the payroll. So, yun po yung scope ng task ko in the finance department.
Nice. So, na-mention mo kanina na parang yung income na pumapasok.
Okay. Gusto namin malaman yan.
Baka paano naman dyan? Anyway, numbers ba talaga yung strength mo or natutunan mo lang along the way?
I think I'm fairly decent naman po sa maths. Pero, like, originally, I was planning to pursue a engineering course sa college. But I had changed my mind last minute. But then, besides the point, I think I'm fairly good at math. Pero, ibang maths kasi yung involved sa finance. Like, you have to be very meticulous. You have like very strong attention to detail. And that's something I kind of struggle with kasi I'm more of on the analytical parts of math. So, ayun, medyo struggle po talaga and challenging yung finance task.
Grabe, no? So, kamusta ka naman? Like, ito, question out of the blue. Since may background ka ba talaga sa finance?
Actually, wala po. Like, I had an internship po sa human resources. So, ilan sa mga facets ng human resources like recruitment, comp and ben. So, doon po sa comp and ben, nagkataon yung pinag-OJT-han ko, they have a dedicated finance department. So, I was totally, like, not involved with the finance at that time. So, ayun po, wala po talaga ang background.
Alright, so, ano sanang engineering yun, Princess? Civil?
Bala ko po sana aeronautic engineering. So, di pa ako natuloy kasi nag-pandemic.
So, ano yung mo, natapos mo?
PS Psychology po.
Psychology?
I chose humanities pa po.
Humanities.
So you read people's personalities, ganun?
Not necessarily, pero I have been trained to become attuned po sa patterns of behavior ng tao. So, more of that po.
Alright, sige. Punta naman tayo sa creatives na part. So, sa creatives, ano yung role mo? Like, assisting sa content, files, or scheduling?
I'm mainly involved po currently. So, sa creatives department, hindi pa ako masyado like going into the in-depth of like the admin tasks na involved po sa creatives. Pero I've been currently helping with the shorts na pinapublish po in promoting this podcast. And also, I think I also have involvement when it comes to the moderation part of the FB groups. So, yun po. Yun mostly yung scope na task ko po sa creatives department.
So, since dalawa yung pinag-uusapan natin ngayon, nag-switch personality ka ba? Kapag task ni finance, tapos kapag creatives, iba na naman dapat yung mindset mo.
I think, yes po, I could agree with that. Like, sa finance, it's very stoic and you have to be very focused. Meanwhile, sa creative, since I'm also involved with a bit of editing, I get to explore more of my creative side. Like, I get to do my creative, like, expose my creative self dun sa work ko. So, yes, I think there's a bit of a difference.
Alright. So, ano naman, which one yung mas challenging for you? Structured tasks or creative chaos?
I think I struggle mostly po sa structured task kaysa sa creative. Kasi siguro po...
Why? Kasi di ba structured siya, so dapat, alam mo, same din ako. Pag ako kasi, may structure akong pina-follow, but later, nasisira siya.
Oh my God, di po ako instances like, pag po kasi structured, parang ang rigid na para sa akin. I have this tendency po na maging free-spirited. So, I kind of struggle more on sa mga structured tasks kasi nga, like, hindi ko ba ilagay personality ko doon. Meanwhile, pagdating na po sa creative, siguro, I mean, kapag stress kasi ako, ang main outlet ko is to do arts and like do creative stuff. So I think dun sa creatives, I get to experience less stress compared dun sa other task ko po.
I see. Okay. So, since ang dami na natin napapag-usapan, may isa pa tayo. Mas malala ka pa kay Dr. Jekyll and Hyde, Princess. Kasi tatlo ang iyong personalities. Okay, let's talk about operations naman, which is the backbone of every company. Ano naman yung mga task mo here?
So, sa operations naman po, dito more on, medyo may involvement na po sa human resources. So, not entirely human resources, but it's more like what's going on right after you hired someone. So, ang main task ko po dito is to prepare the onboarding documents for the new hirees or the applicants that made through the application process. And then, I'm preparing those documents for the internal use and as well as dun sa use po ng clients. So that way, we get to organize their documents right before they start.
Nice. So, feeling mo, dito ba pinakakailangan yung time management skills?
I think to some degree, pinaka-involved po yung time management skills sa finance. Kasi it's very routine-y type of task. Meanwhile, sa operations, the task comes and goes. Like, may week na minimal lang yung pasok ng new hirees. Meanwhile, may instances naman po na sobrang dami, like isang bagsakan. I think, doon sa instances po na sobrang dami, doon na-challenge yung time management skills ko. But, sa finance, yun talaga yung very routine. So, ayun.
Right.
Oh, hindi. May tanong ako. Sagutin mo nang honestly, na-overwhelm ka ba sa ginajuggle mong mga task?
I think there is a point na overwhelmed. Especially kasi I'm still learning all the tasks. So, meanwhile, I was able to perform successfully so far. There's a point na kinakapa ko pa rin po kasi since I'm barely a month into the position. Pero, ayun po. Siguro ang struggle ko lang is pag nagsabay siya. Like, nagsabay-sabay sila. And that was quite the difficult part kasi lahat sila urgent and which ones should I prioritize. So, ayun po.
So, paano mo siya na-overcome?
I think I organize my thoughts muna. Like, I have to understand kung ano yung pinaka-urgent na task. Yung prioritization ko po kasi is more on kung ano na ba yung pinaka-kailangan at the moment. And when I figure out already kung alin yung pinaka-urgent na task, then I began to start working on it. So, ayun po yung process.
That's so nice. I have also a question here para sa mga aspiring natin na VAs. Syempre, minsan, kapag VA ka, your role goes beyond what the client is asking you, and that's normal kasi that's your way to adapt. What advice can you give to these VAs?
I think since beginners po sila, I think it's normal na mahirapan and it's normal to find difficulties in these things kasi nga, it's new experience. But then eventually, you would learn through the process na you get to understand them further kapag nandun ka na mismo sa sitwasyon. Like, regardless of your experience before, it's still an entirely new experience and you have to prepare yourself for that. Then, secondly, I think it is worth mentioning din para sa kanila na they have to be lenient sa sarili nila. Like, stop being self-critical because at the end of the day, you're still learning and it's normal to make mistakes. And eventually, kapag napagdaanan mo na tong process mo in building up yourself in starting all this like new venture, eventually, you'd get to adjust and by then, you don't have to talk yourself down na hindi mo to kaya or this is too scary for me. So yeah, I think at the end of the day, it's just a matter of believe in your potential and understand na you have strengths. Yes, you know.
Yes, thank you so much, candidate number 5.
Ating Mr. Geniality.
Yes, so another question, Princess. If you could tell your day one self something, ano yan?
Siguro nabanggit ko na din siya kanina dun sa advice ko kasi
Ulitin natin.
okay po. But mostly kasi
Joke.
kaya ko siya in-advise kanina is because that's how I felt when I was starting. Like, I was very scared. Like, ano gagawin ko dito sa finance? Paano pag nagkamali ako nung gagawin ko? Yun. Takot na takot po kasi talaga ako magkamali. And I have this bad tendency na, oh no, I kind of messed this thing up and ayun, magiging self-critical na ako right after. So, yeah, if I were to tell myself nung nagsa-start pa lang siya dito sa job na to, na something good is that please be gentle with yourself, and eventually kakayanin mo yung mga tasks regardless of how overwhelming it is. And then at some point in time you'd realize na kahit na overwhelming siya, you're able to cope through it, and magiging madali na lang yung mga susunod na instances moving forward.
Thank you so much, Princess, for sharing your story, time, and energy. On behalf of VA Masters, we are all so proud of you.
Yes, we're so proud of you, Princess. And guys, growth happens when you say yes to opportunities. And sometimes, the nakakatakot roles are the ones that grow you the most.
Yes, guys. So thank you so much, Princess. Say
Thank
bye
you
to
so
our
much.
viewers. And thank
Bye-bye
you to our viewers. See you on the next episode of From Kayod to Keyboard.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
guys.
Bye.